What's up, guys? It's Juju over here at Tactical Ink again. I just came with another war recap. This time, this was a random spin with the Get Good Fellows over at Kronos. As you can see, we were victorious. Everyone used every one of all of their attacks. So let me show you what they did to our bases. They were able to 2-star all our Town Hall 11s, and then they got a bunch of our Town Hall 10s. It looks like the lower Town Hall 10s actually survived. Let me check what that was. Okay. So some of them were by the 11s and some were just 10 V10s. And then they did get every single one of our Town Hall 9s. So really nice job, Kronos. Shout out to my friends over there. So as you can see, we also 2-starred all of their Town Hall 11 bases, and then we did a little bit, looks like opposite of what they did. Their top Town Hall 10s were able to survive, and while we 3-starred all of their lower Town Hall 10s and every single one of the Town Hall 9s. Oops, let me look all the way down, yep. So this one will be a short war recap, just because we had a lot of them were dip attacks, and or they were hit multiple times, and just feel out of respect for the other clan and their base building team that we will not show bases that took multiple hits to get 3-starred. But actually, this first attack that I'm going to show is not a 3-star, but it is our guy coming up to number 1, Eric. He is a Town Hall 10, and he came up to get the fresh hit 2-star on this number 1. It's always good when we can knock out those Town Hall 11s with just one hit. And knock out meaning get your 2 stars in. By a Town Hall 10. Pretty sweet. So Eric zap quakes that first air defense, uses some balloons, and then I guess actually it was one balloon, and it did help to so that his baby dragon wasn't knocked out by any of the like black bombs. So he drops one rage right here. He's taking fire from that inside expo at this point. I think he was only taking heat from like 2 defenses, or maybe it was 3 at one point. But so he uses the next baby dragon to continue the funnel there, and right here. So this is where he's gonna come in with the main bulk of his army. Opens the wall there. The giants are heading in. The king, and then lets out all of his bowlers. Drops a jump. They're gonna go straight in towards the core of the base. Drops a rage. The CC has come out, but the queen is knocked them out pretty quickly. There's 1 or 2 more things in there. It is a hot mess in there. But there you see the queen is gonna knock out the eagle. Oh, actually, with the bowler's help, it did happen quickly. And there now they have access to that town hall. They do peter out kind of quickly from here, but he got what he needed. He secured the 2-star, the percentages with the queen, and then got the town hall with the bowler. So nice job, Eric. The next attack, so I should say that I think there were others that actually got 2-starred by Town Hall 10s, but they did take like 2 hits. Some of them took 3. This area here was mostly our 11s dipping down, and then we had a bunch of attacks that took maybe like 2 defenses. so I decided not to show those. But right here on number 31, we have Wally West coming in with a Queen Walk Go Vaho. It is a fresh hit. He's almost close to max heroes. So let's see. So he starts his queen up on the top. Anytime now. Okay, there. His queen is dropped, and he drops his healers, and then a wizard on the top so that he can have the queen walk towards 9 o'clock. This is a fresh hit. He didn't know what was inside the CC. When you see hounds come out, it's like time sink, but you know, not really hurting your queen itself, but just the time it takes. Actually speed that up so that you can knock her. The drops the poison for them, and their queen is. See, that actually took about what, maybe 40 seconds of the raid. So if that took 40 seconds, you can tell that the rest of the attack was pretty fast. Drops a rage. His wall breakers open 2 walls. With that rage, it was pretty sweet. She was knocking out the air defense, retargeted to take on the queen, which was pretty nice. It drops his golem up at 2 with bowlers behind. They're just creating a nice wide funnel on the upper side so that the Valks are able to come on in. He did drop a few of his Valks just for them to create their own funnel. Drops the jump, and then, I mean, perfectly timed, these Valks. If he hadn't done the timing right, these Valks would have probably just gone shopping with the queen, I guess. No, but the queen is actually doing exactly what he needed her to do. He had a rage and then a heal for his troops. They're looking pretty good other than the spring traps at this point, and then he's able to drop in while they were busy hitting inward. His hogs are able to come in and just knock out the last few defenses. I mean, I think he only had like 3 hogs, so that was pretty sweet. He has his wizard, his cleanup wizard up on top, so that was nice. And I think if we looked at the replay, he used, it was like down to the last minute, but it was a nice, secure fresh hit 3-star. So nicely done, Wally. He had a poison he didn't use. So the next attack that I thought was cool, and it was a fresh hit, was this one here on number 34, done by Chief SB. This one was with, this was the one that had like 7, he had like 7 healers and then a bunch of Valks, a couple baby dragons for funnel. So he drops his queen straight on towards the enemy queen, drops a poison to slow down the attack, the hits coming back towards the queen, so his queen was never ever in danger with from the queen itself. He has his baby dragon down here taking out the town hall, so that's pretty sweet. The queen does go in the right direction. We are at the, I guess, like 45 minutes into 45 seconds into the attack. He hasn't really cleared a lot of the base yet, but he has taken care of a big thing. He uses a hog to try to get the lure, but the hog does go up top, so he just has to wait a little bit more so that the queen can actually step in and trigger the clan castle herself. So there you see it gets so very close, but he uses the queen's ability to take out the take out the clan castle troops, and she is going to start breaking through that is a good wall for her to break through. Okay, she's taking out there. Anyways, she's gonna break through that junction, but for time, he has started the top part of his attack, the bulk of his attack actually, and then I guess he had wanted the queen to continue up and create more of the funnel there and probably join up. But honestly, it worked out really nice this way, where the the bowlers, and the Valks and the king were able to knock out the enemy king, then just go right through the middle and take care of all of those the the buildings. You can see that they just keep together. He did have the healers up on the top, but they walked through the air defenses and were wiped out pretty early. He's dropping his wizards on the outside as they're busy, as they're being tanked for by the bowlers at this point. Everything just converges down at 6 o'clock. He has nothing on the outside. There's a few archers down. I mean, there's just one archer tower, and the archer tower is actually busy hitting the bowlers, so the wizards just knock it out. Nice attack, chief. So I missed one that was pretty sweet, but I'm gonna go back up. It was this hit on number 28 by Elite Snipes. He's coming all the way up with his fresh hit on this number 28. He does it with a Queen Walk Lalo air. I really like air attacks. I am thinking he wanted those healers to go on the queen, but who knows. So there the enemy king is getting healed. You know, who is he? Oh, he actually, I guess he wanted the king to die so that the queen, we'll call that a sacrificial king. The king was the what do you call that? The funnel maker. So there, the queen was more important in this case, just because he needed her to take out the enemy queen, uses the ability at the perfect time to knock her out. Got rid of one air defense already. The queen also takes care of the CC troops, and then we'll knock out that very last, does she? I'm not even sure. Yep, she knocks out that very last air defense. And so he's going to start the Lalo part of his attack. When the queen, I think he goes in before the queen actually comes into that area. He's being really patient here. Yeah, there. So when he sees that the queen is almost breaking in, I guess he has only two, what is that? No, he has a third in the CC. So there it goes. The, oh, was a little sneaky Tesla on the outside, but with his loon dropping, the loon did take care of it first, so that was sweet. They didn't have to like travel all the way back to get it. So pups are everywhere on the lower part of that base, just cleaning up. He has his one lava hound is still standing. His loons are heading behind the lava hound. There's one more haste to get them across those last few defenses that can hurt them there, and then all that's left now is one archer tower. Point defense will do nothing with that pack of loons that's heading in towards it. Ends right there by the town hall, so a couple drops and that was it. Really sweet attack, Elite Snipes. So let's check out our team's stats. Buttbacks got the fresh hits on Town Hall 10s. Mark 1993 did the same. Well, he got the 6-pack against 10s. A whole heap of empty spots there. 6-pack from the Doctor. Randall Flagg got the fresh hit 6-packs. Flash got the 6-pack. Solution was so close on the first hit. Wally West got the fresh hit 6-pack. 88 kill 88 was so close. And that's it. So nicely done, guys. Oops, let me do the defenses. I didn't check, but so our 2 Town Hall 11s took 4 hits each before they were able to get 2-starred. Jake was held for 3 times. The Doctor did as well. Ooh, maybe Brett is our defensive king. He actually got tripled by a dip, so 5 holds. Flash held 3 times. So did Blizz. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We are currently in... I'm a spectator. We're currently doing the mid-season CWL war against Iconic. So good luck to all the players, and yeah, let's get this done. Bye.